Sanko, bass player.
What type of bass do you use?
I'm actually using a bass that has a great history to it. It was. I'm also play with James Chance and the Contortions, a classic New York oddball, and the bass that I'm playing belonged to the original bass player from the Contortions, who also played with John Cale, whom I also play with. His name was George Scott, the bass player. George died many years ago in 1982, and I'm lucky enough to be playing his actual bass. It's the actual Contortions bass. It's a Gibson EB something, probably late 70s.
What do you like about it? Aside from the history.
The history is great, but it had the right kind of thumpiness, focused yet thumpy. But it's not one of these that you can actually hear the pitch, which is a kind of a added bonus. You like to know what note you're playing.
Now, before I switch back to drums, what about what kind of rig do you use live?
I'm using my cabinet, which is a 4x10 Ampeg that's been on the road for 15 years now, and it looks it. And we're using Todd's bass head, which is a GK something 800 Gale Kruger. Roadworthy. Personally, any head is fine with me. I don't go anywhere without a SansAmp though.
Okay.
That's right, TC Electronics. It's the secret weapon. I always, with my band, with Skeleton Key, the SansAmp. With any band, we always use the SansAmp. It's cabinet size, amp, I don't care. SansAmp. It makes the sound for me.
Why specifically?
It's got you can dial in the EQ pretty well enough, but it's got this right amount of hair, and it's because it's designed for a bass. It really is perfect for me.
Okay. Do you use any kind of pedals, effects, that sort of thing?
Just the SansAmp.
Just the SansAmp, yeah. That's it.
These are my tone knobs. Kidding. I suck. But, well, certainly when we're recording, we have more time. The last record I did with John Cale, we had a lot of time to sit down and actually work on bass sounds and make special sounds that were tailored to the songs and tailored to the parts, because on some songs there are as many as 4 bass parts, and we kind of stacked them and wove them together. But I have an 8-string bass, and I have an Ampeg fretless, which is pretty swell, and Kubicki is what I normally use. Basically anything that makes a noise, I'll plug it in and start pounding on it.
And give it a shot.
Yeah.
Jean-Marc Bouty?
No, he says, I'm Jean-Marc Bouty, drummer. I'm translating for Jean-Marc because he doesn't speak English, but he understands it well. Is that right?
Oui.
Yes.
And I guess the first question would be for both of you is, what do you play on the road? What do you take out when you live?
Bass.
Batterie.
Parcheesi.
And why?
Et toi?
Moi j'ai toujours aimé les grosses choses. Alors, la batterie ça prend beaucoup de place, ça fait beaucoup de bruit.
Yeah.
Alors c'est super.
He started beating up cows in his youth, and a couple of run-ins with the law, he found it was easier to just take the skins off the cow and stretch them around drums, oil drums. Started. He had a knack for it.
C'est doux aussi, toucher.
Yes, it's very soft to touch the cow. Get some restraining orders from various farmers throughout France.
And what is the drum kit? What kind of drum kit?
C'est une batterie avec 5 bidons. 12, 14, 16 et 22. J'ai des bouts de métal un peu partout. C'est surtout la couleur qui est importante.
It's made from slain children. A 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, 14-year-old, a 22-year-old.
22.
That's a little old.
Limite. C'est la limite. On ne peut pas aller au-dessus.
Okay, after that, he starts running into problems with the law again. He's French. They have different.
Yeah, different.
It's different over there.
France.
Yeah.
C'est difficile.
He's also married to his sister.
Yeah.
I don't know. Any other questions for Jean-Marc?
I think we're okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Just a 3-legged dog on the round. And everybody thinks that I'm unfriendly just because I can't recall them.